Hello there, I'm Saxon,
I'm Emma.
and if you've been following our videos for a while, you'll know that we had kind of a difficult October last year, basically. Emma ended up in hospital with appendicitis, and for a couple of weeks it was deeply scary. Everything turned out okay, thankfully, and we haven't actually sort of talked about this since the last kind of big update we did, and that was only about a week after Emma had actually gotten out of hospital. So we just wanted to kind of do a very quick chat, just to kind of bring you up to date about how things have been going, really. So how have things been going?
I'm okay. Yeah. I've got a big scar.
It is a big scar.
That's about it. I'm alright, really. My digestion was bad for a while, but it seems to have settled down.
Yes, I mean, it should... One of the details that we possibly didn't actually sort of, mention last time, I mean, I'm not... You've got that, oh God, what's he about to say?
You're going to talk about my digestion?
Well, no, it's... as a result of the stuff that was done in hospital, Emma didn't actually eat anything for a week and a half. She was basically on a drip.
Yeah, my whole digestion stopped working.
This is the thing that can apparently actually happen when you have sort of relatively major surgery. Your stomach just kind of shuts down.
Yeah, my intestines went into shock or something, and
yeah.
So yeah, I didn't eat for quite a while.
Yeah. So and you've had a few sort of ups and downs since then relating to that.
Yeah, but I'm okay. I have survived this far. Apparently, you're at risk of having more problems like this in the first few months, but I think I'm kind of past the big danger zone area.
Yeah.
So it sort of reduces over time, the risk. So.
Which is nice. I mean, because I have to admit, I mean, I was a bit worried about her in November, or at least November was like immediately after sort of coming out of hospital. I mean, it was a massive relief to actually have her back. But it wasn't like she kind of skipped out of hospital and was like, I'm fine! You know, it was kind of only towards the end of November that things started feeling completely, well, or close to normal,
yeah,
really.
It helped getting off the opiates, I think.
Yes.
So to feel like a human being again.
Yes, because you were taking those for, was it a couple of weeks afterwards? I can't, it's all blurred together a bit up. But it was around about that, wasn't it?
It was a while,
yeah. And there were sort of side effects relating to that, which was a little bit tricky. But we've gotten through, and it still leaps out at me at times. I don't know if it. I mean, it leaps out at me, and I wasn't actually in the hospital, but just the actual, because it was so sudden, and it was such a sort of, it was such a like a, all right, this is your life now. For 2 weeks, and it was intense, and it was two of the most terrifying weeks of my life. And then, almost as soon as that, it was like, oh, she's back, and things then sort of settled down. But you know, every so often, the kind of reality of what it felt like, and what it was like, kind of just sort of leaps out at me.
I think Saxon was more traumatized than me.
Well,
I was on drugs. I didn't mind.
Exactly. You were just very, very happy every time I saw her. She'd just talk about all the crazy hallucinations she'd been having, which was
Yeah, I did giggle a lot actually. I spent a lot of time hallucinating that I was kind of in Lord of the Rings. There were sort of trees, and all the nurses kept turning into elves and getting pointy ears, and yeah, it was fun.
Yes, we must do it again sometime.
I suppose, I mean, I had a health scare a few years ago, and I was in hospital with a DVT, and I think that was the point where I kind of, because this kind of thing can change people's lives, and that was the point where I got real about stuff. So this was, I don't know, this was kind of a reminder of what I already knew.
Well, good. It was terrifying, but I mean, certainly, as it says at the beginning of Conan the Barbarian, what does not kill us makes us stronger. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, and I think on that note, we'll draw this to a close. But yes, like I said, this was just going to be like a quick update, just to let everyone know what was going on. And again, we just have to say thank you so much to everybody who's left really lovely sort of get well soon and well wishes over the last like 2 or 3 months. It's
I got a bit tearful reading them actually.
It's a bit, it's a little overwhelming at times, to be honest. But every single one of them has been read and has been massively appreciated. So thanks for that, and thanks very much for watching, and we'll be back again with you soon. Bye bye.